So how's it going, guys? It's Rage Game here for another Call of Duty World War II video. Today we're doing the first mission, known as D-Day, walkthrough on veteran difficulty in the campaign. So I hope you guys find this useful / enjoy. If you do, feel free to leave a like. And yeah, we're going to get into it. I'm not going to talk during the cutscenes really. I'm going to come back after the cutscene and talk about my tips, how I suggest you go about the mission, which ways to go, little tips and tricks, just things like that to get the mission done as quickly as possible on the hardest difficulty. So that's all. If you've got any comments, anything you would suggest, or actually, you know, Rage Game, I found this little tip or whatever, feel free to leave it in the comment section as well. Make sure you go and check out the other Call of Duty World War II videos on the campaign, multiplayer and zombies, which are coming. And yeah, let's get into it.
Kinda looks like Clark Kent said when he takes off his glasses, the only thing that happens is he can't see shit. Elo's the vet, but being honest, he's what Ma would call a bit of a rube.
Okay, let's make this more interesting. St. Michael, patron saint of soldiers. He's had my back since Kasserine. Sussman 3 times in 10 seconds, and he's all yours.
I don't know.
Oh, you could always puss out.
My money's on Zussman.
Okay, I'm in.
I can't watch.
Just time me when I tell you. Back to my story. Me and my boys, we muscle our way into this poker game that the football team has going. We worked out a system where they can signal to me everybody's hands. You should have seen the QB's face when I took that pot. You ready? That's what happens when you try to hustle a hustler. Now, you get flushed.
No freak.
Elo had enough fight in him for 2 men.
Ma said never shake hands with a Jew.
That's not what she said last night.
And enough bigotry for 6.
Well, who needs a stupid pendant anyway?
Apparently you did.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me something better. A real trophy, you'll see.
Good luck with that.
Oh! Briefing's at 1800. We're gonna be late.
I got us covered, Daniels. Don't worry about it.
Briefing's about to start. What the hell you boys doing?
Then there's Sergeant Pearson, a real sweetheart.
Well, you think you're special, huh? The Krauts are gonna eat your lunch.
Now, not our lunch, Sergeant. Our lunch is secure.
Watch your lips, Zussman. On me.
Since I'm obviously on a lucky streak, whatever happens, stay close. First Normandy, then the Rhine. We got this, Daniels.
Today, with our allies, we embark on an operation of unparalleled importance to establish a beachhead at Normandy and roll back the German aggression that has terrorized Europe for the past 5 years. We are all that separates the world from darkness. This, so much more than a chance to be heroes in our own lifetimes. If we prevail, our triumph will be etched into the hearts and minds of a grateful world for untold generations. I'm talking about glory, gentlemen. True glory.
Colonel Davis sure can give a nice speech. His pep talk reminded me of the one Coach Johnson gave us on our Thanksgiving Day game versus Austin. I'm sure you remember we lost that game by 42 points. Always looking over Pearson's shoulders, Lieutenant Turner. He's got him on a tight leash. But if Pearson breaks free, we'll all... It's now or never.
Hey, I wish I was coming home to her.
Yeah, just wait till we hit Paris.
Seems like a long way off.
Remember, no digging in at the shore. You've got to advance. You need to stay low and do not bunch up. Stick to your training, you're gonna make it through. I'm proud to lead you fellas into battle. Anytime, anywhere.
All right, give him hell, boys!
The beaches are supposed to be flattened, right?
Sound scared, Private.
No, sir.
You should be.
Daniel, got a light?
Sure thing.
Everybody down!
200 yards! We're gonna have to pull off! No! Stay on mission! You're taking us in! We want them drifting! I can't see the landmark!
You heard the lieutenant! Full speed!
Incoming! Hold tight! God damn it! 200 yards! 20 seconds! Same plan! Get to the seawall!
Completon, James, get the Bangalore to the wire! Fast! Everybody ready? Here we go!
Drop the ramp! There's no cover!
That was an order, goddammit! Drop it!
Over the side! Get your head down and keep moving! Daniel! On me! Take a Bangalore and get to the seawall! We have a clear path to the bunkers! Daniels! This is what you trained for! Now pick up that banger! You can do this! Yes, sir! Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so we're going to start on the beach here. You're going to want to run to the left here to this tank. There are other ways of doing this, but on veteran difficulty you can only take very few bullets, and so, you know, you want to kind of avoid getting shot. So what you want to do is literally just follow Pearson around, just run with him. Every time he stops, you stop, go prone, that kind of thing. Just follow him around, stay close to him, and you will most of the time avoid bullets. Now sometimes he will get shot himself, or he'll mess up a little bit, but in general he is very good at avoiding bullets, and you just want to stick with Pearson. Now this sometimes will actually, if you do it correctly, you can also get the trophy from this, but you know, it's probably better to do it on a different difficulty. But yeah, now unfortunately I took a bit of damage at the end there. If I'd been more smart, I would have gone back and done that to, you know, avoid that damage, because what it means is that a little bit further on it's more difficult with lower health, but still it's okay, we got through it. And yeah, we're going to just do this here. This guy's going to butterfingers, he's going to slip it, and yeah, now you'll see a lot of these sort of quick time events throughout the campaign where you have to sort of press a button, this or that. It'll be randomly generated, so it's not the same every time. Yeah, now once we blow through this wall here, you're going to see two enemies straight further up ahead. You want to take them out as quickly as possible. One thing you'll notice is that there aren't any hit markers in this game, and so when you're killing someone, you can't necessarily always know whether you've actually killed them, because it doesn't come up with a white hit marker if you hit them or a red hit marker if you've killed them. But the general things I do is shoot them, and if you hear them like groan or die or whatever, you know, things like you'll hear sometimes some sounds or see things that will make you think, okay, they're dead now. Now you notice I shot those people up in the window there. That would be something I suggest, getting behind that the piece of wood and the barbed wire there, hiding and shooting those guys up in that window, because that will take them out and make it easier for you when doing this next bit. So you want to jump down. Obviously you can throw frag, smoke, whatever, take those guys out, be very careful. This guy's going to give you a med kit here, and you just want to basically also in this trench stick to the left hand side, because if you stick to the right you're sticking out more, and the people up above might be able to shoot you with their turrets. So try and stick to the left so the guys up there won't be able to shoot you. You want to take this bit slowly here. You know, you can throw frag. I stupidly ran out there. Don't do that. I wouldn't do it again if I was redoing this, because you waste a first aid kit. But yeah. Another thing as well you just saw me do there is if you go towards the edge of an object, you can actually lean, and this feature's back again. It wasn't in I don't think it was in Black Ops 3 nor IW, but it's back. They put it in Ghost first of all, and I think they then took it out, but it's back in the campaign. And I'm not sure it's in multiplayer. I don't think it's in multiplayer, but I'll have to check actually. Hope it is. But yeah, it's very useful, and you can keep a lot of your body covered, obviously, and it's good for, you know, hiding behind things and make it less likely to get shot. So here again, I stupidly ran in, and if I was going to do this mission again, I wouldn't do that. So don't run in there, preferably. You just want to take these guys out slowly. You can hide behind this. You see, I'm just leaning on the floor. I'm right behind the box, but I'm just leaning out slowly to take these guys out. There's that guy's head gone. Lovely. And you'll see that the squad abilities, obviously if you eliminate enemies, it will sort of rank, progress to the squad abilities, you can earn them faster. So that's something useful to know as well. So now we're just going to keep going on further. Pretty much, you know, standard here, nothing new. We can start shooting those guys, but what Pearson's going to do is chuck a target so that they're going to get bombed anyway. So once that's happened, you don't need to worry about those guys. That's done. You'll run up the hill further again. And our buddy Pearson there again. There's going to be a couple guys that come out, so you can just shoot those, 3 in fact. And yeah, just want to be careful. Nothing. If you prepare for them, you know, you've got your MP40 or whatever out, then you should be fine. Here you're going to have a couple guys, so you can throw a frag if you want. Try and aim for it to go into the bunker, and you can cook the frag a little bit. That way they don't have time to run away or whatever. And you can get another med kit. Important to always keep on top of your med kits, you know. Try and collect them as quickly as possible, and try to not waste them like I did a few times there, but obviously I'm not going to keep doing that, don't worry. You know, again, hiding behind things here, this is an important part. Just taking the guys out, picking anyone that comes out or pokes their heads around, getting, there should be some guy behind the wall, and there'll be a couple guys over there as you can see, so I'm shooting those guys so they're down. There'll be one guy to my left as I go in there, to the left of the wall, and I stupidly missed with that frag, so sometimes he'll come out like that, or he'll hide or whatever, but just you need to come out. And then that should be it. You go around the corner. Sometimes there'll be guys, depending on if you've thrown frags or that kind of thing. You can aim around there. There'll be a couple guys. And the cool thing is, once you've shot everyone in the bunker, your friendlies will actually tell you, oh, that's it now. It's cleared. And the objective will change. So you'll know that there's no one else in there. And so you don't need to worry about, you know, being ambushed by some Joe, you know, when running around the corner. It's not going to happen. So now that we've done that, that's our first bunker done. We want to move up to the second bunker. And just around the corner, your friendly is going to be attacked by Germans. So, you know, if you want to, you can form the heroic action to save him. Don't have to, but yeah. Then you go into the second bunker. And, yeah, we're going to do this again. Now, pick up frags here. You can infinitely refill those grenades there. So keep chucking them, spamming them through that doorway, through the window as well if you can aim it. You can obviously chuck a smoke like your friendly asks you to. But, yeah, keep chucking frags and then refilling them. And that will get rid of a lot of enemies. And it's a good way because unlike veteran, grenades are very handy. So you know, just keep doing that, and you should be good. Yeah. And damn, I should really had to use a med kit there again, but yeah. Now, ideally, you want to take those guys out as quickly as possible by the turrets. So you know what you want to do that. Again, Zussman, another med kit, so I can pick it up from him. Always very useful to keep on top of them. And just you can have a look through there, but also if you go around the corner, I would lean here as well because there'll be some guys here, and sometimes you'll take damage. Now, this is one of the sections where enemies will keep running up to that point and keep trying to, and there'll be guys to the left here as well. So you just gotta take it very, very slowly. And yeah, it doesn't matter if you get hit. You know, if you get hit, you get hit. You can use a first aid kit. Take this bit very slowly again, and you can chuck frags, you can do whatever. Your teammates will help you a bit as well. And sometimes you can just wait back a little bit and let them do a little bit. This is one of the times when that might be an option. You know, just using my just trying to be as clever as I can. You're looking through any windows to see if there's any enemies, and I can use this as cover. Although you can't because we finished the bunker. But and I stupidly ran into the wrong cupboard there. But yeah, now this next bit is going to be not too bad actually. I thought it would be bad, but actually no, it's not. If you just stay like near here, near the start of this bit, you just want to take these guys out as quickly as possible. Ideally with the M1 Grand, that's quite a good weapon. Yeah, like I said earlier in the video, if you hear them like groaning or like whatever, you know, you generally know that that's when they've died, when you've hit them. And that's a good way to tell whether they're dead or not. Especially when you don't have hit markers. Now somehow that guy didn't die, so you know, be very careful that the enemies you shoot are actually dead, because that that guy there kind of surprised me a bit. So here's a checkpoint. Your buddy's going to die here, and then you can just aim around the corner and, you know, get this Nazi here. This bit's not too bad, actually. If you chuck some frags, you know, just take it slowly. You can take the... If you run to the end there and go behind that box as cover, that's a good one as well. But just slowly pick them off. I like the MP40 or something like that. It's a nice SMG, up close. Once you load it, obviously got a lot of bullets, and yeah, it does decent damage. So, you know, it's quite a nice one to choose. But yeah, we're gonna, again, when you're can't quite see the enemies, I would honestly go behind cover, aim round and sort of lean and just pull out your M1 Garand and try and pick them off. Wait for them to sort of you're playing like cat and mouse, and wait for them to peek round, and then you can shoot them. And when you see them suddenly, you know, fly 5 feet and start groaning, you know they're dead. So yeah, things like that. Just to there'll be one guy up here as well, so just make sure you take him out. Prepare. Obviously, get whatever weapons you want. Reload. And yeah, there'll be, I think there's a med kit in here as well, down there was, so definitely pick that up. And in this bit I would honestly just get behind the wall and start leaning, because these guys are kind of pricks. So I'm going to be very careful and do this very slowly. And I'm just going to take it very easily. And yeah, there'll be a few guys behind the metal, whatever you call it, sort of like, not exactly windows, but over there. So behind that wall there'll be some enemies, so just pick them off slowly, and you should be good. Now sometimes I did rush, I think in the past I have rushed this mission at this bit and it caused me to die, and then you'll have to do this whole bunker again, so not worth risking it really. Just take it slowly. And yeah, and that'll be the third bunker done. The fourth one is going to be up ahead in just a second, so I'm going to do that. And it's not too bad actually. I think if this is the bunker I'm thinking of, then it's actually not too bad at all. Also, there's a second heroic here, so you can kill your kill that Nazi and save your friend. Unfortunately, I didn't do it there, but oh well. And you can just chuck a frag in here as well. I would cook a grenade, chuck it in there, kill some guys, and honestly just start trying to take them out as quickly as possible before they react, before they realise you're here. And yeah, you can hide behind that wall as well, and or some of these walls here, and just again try and pick them off. The M1 Garand's a good thing for this because it's sort of the more long range engagement, and you can play cat and mouse with them a bit. You know, don't don't sort of just get bored and start running out before they do. There'll probably be what 5, 6 in here, maybe slightly more, around that kind of number of enemies. And then again, it will tell you once the bunker's cleared, so you don't need to worry about one hiding anywhere or something. And yeah, now you're going to go with Zussman, your buddy, and you're going to come up the stairs. And while the rest of your squad's going to go off, you guys are going to go up here, and you're going to take out the last bunker. So what you're going to do, you can go either left or right here. I kind of like to go between them both. And what I like to do is actually take the enemies on the roof first. So try and pick them off. M1 Garand's good for this. And yeah, just pick them off slowly. And especially things like headshots. And yeah, that's the other thing. You want to go for sort of like torso / headshots. Those are going to be good for more likely to getting kills. Otherwise, if you shoot lower down, sometimes you might only get a hit marker, but obviously you wouldn't know it's a hit marker. And then they might spring up at you or whatever. So just try and go for those like headshots and torso shots. I know it's kind of obvious, but just stay in it anyway. I like to switch between, like I said, getting the guys on the roof. Then once I know there's all the guys on the roof, I slowly peek round and check where different guys are. There'll be some behind the sandbags, but I think all these guys are dead now. So, although my friend didn't really tell me that they were dead. So we're going to go in here, and there's going to be a little sequence here. This guy's going to try and stab you to death. Then it's another quick time event. You're going to press some buttons. And again, I'm pretty sure it's randomly generated what buttons they are, so you don't need to worry about that. Just be prepared for it, really. And then yeah, this guy's going to try and go in a lunge and kill you, and you're just going to keep resisting, and eventually you will whack him over the head with his helmet and kill him. So that's that. Yeah. Just gonna wait for that. Boom. There we go. So. Once that happens, then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over to Zussman. He's going to tell you can't walk or whatever. Oh, you're going to shoot this guy here first as well. Again, you want to, with those like pistol events, you want to kind of go for the head / high torso. And that's just going to protect you. So, do that. Once you've done that, you're going to drag Zussman. You're going to drag him slowly. Every now and then, you're going to put him down, stop, and shoot some Nazis. So, we're going to put him down in just a second. You have to get over there, about 50 meters away. And you're going to put him down here. And, yeah, you're going to shoot these guys here. And again, you want to go for sort of the head / high torso, just to take them on the first shot. Otherwise, the recoil is crazy. You've got to reload. And just the timing, it pays much more to aim quickly, but aim accurately, so you can kill them in one shot. Otherwise, it just gets the recoil just kicks off, and it's really annoying to get back on target. So yeah. Now, while you're dragging Zussman, you can actually use a first aid kit if you need it. So if your health is low, definitely use it. Definitely suggest that. We're going to drag him a bit further. You're going to see some people die. You can see an awesome flamethrower. And yeah. Now we're going to move him a little bit further. And again, you're going to put him down. We're going to do the same again. And it's going to be a few times of rinse and repeat. We're going to put him against a sandbag. And you're going to take out 2 guys here. Is it 2 guys? I think 3 maybe. I'm not sure. So you're going to take out first guy, second guy. And there's, yeah, the third guy, yeah. So once you've taken those out, your buddy's going to take one out as well. Now, then you're going to drag him further. And at this point, what you're going to do is you're actually going to, you're going to chuck a grenade that comes at you. You're going to throw it away. And then you're going to drag him down into this, into the trench here. And once you do that, you're going to shoot 2 more enemies. They're going to come at you. Simple as. You see what I mean there? It kicked up once I shot off target, and then I had to wait for it to recenter and then do it again. You're going to have 3 guys here. Now this is more difficult on veteran, especially if you have low health. But just try it a couple times. The checkpoint's right here if you fail, but just try. Aim quickly, but aim accurately. That's my advice, you know. And just try and go for the head. The 3 of them. And otherwise, if they all shoot you once, you're dead instantly. And then it's going to do a little sequence here where, you know, your friend needs to be, well, sort of just treated medically. So we're going to wait till this is finished, and then we're going to continue on with our mission.
You gotta hang on. Those girls in Paris are waiting for you. Really? Of course they are. How about another look at your girl? You kidding me? It's okay. I can't see shit. I'm just gonna rest right here. No. You have to stay awake. Hey, Daniels. I'm here. Help me. I need a goddamn medic. I got this! Go!
You'll take care of him. I need you with me, Daniels. Listen up! There's a GPF cannon by the farmhouse up the road. It's tearing up the beach. Let's move! We'll come back for you. Check your ammo and grenades.
Alright, so now what we're going to do is, we're going to obviously heal ourselves here. And we're going to run up. We can obviously pick up more ammo from Turner, and that's a good thing to do regularly. Not necessarily just from Turner, you can obviously have ammo boxes and stuff. We're just going to go up the hill here, and we're going to get to the farmhouse over here. And we want to take out the guys. You'll see there's some guys shooting already from the top of the barn house, whatever you call it. There's an MG and there'll be some guys shooting from it. Every time you kill a guy, another guy's going to replace him on the MG. But you want to take out the guys because obviously they're not unlimited. And so when you do it enough times, obviously there'll be no one else on the MG. You want to pick them off slowly. With the M1 Garand is ideal again, and you could see at this distance I was sort of not having much luck, so I decided to come over here and peek around. Again, I'm getting shot, so I try going below the wheel. Just sort of make sure you're not exposed and try and cover yourself as much as possible. And you can see sort of occasionally I was still getting shot here, so what I decided to do in a bit is actually move. But I'm just trying to pick them off again, try and pick off some of the ground, the ones I could see. And obviously I tried to pick them off earlier in the roof, the ones you know, on the roof as well, or in the top floor. So we're doing that again. and leaning again is your best friend. So what, at this point I was thinking I need to use the first aid kit and get out of here. So I decided to come up this little path here, which you might not have seen. And you want to just try and pick them off. They won't really see you because they wouldn't expect you to come this way. So you can just pick them off as well. Once you start picking them off, they will notice you. But at this point, hopefully you've taken off a lot of the ones by the side building there. And where I'm looking straight ahead now, not just there, but to the right here as well, there'll be some Nazis that will come there sometimes. So make sure you take them out as well. And then you can, even though there'll be someone over there, you can still run up the stairs. Your buddies will take those out, and you're now on the top floor where you want to be. Now, you can use that. There's a maker here as well, by the way. You can use this MG to the right here, and there's another one here, by the way. But I would suggest using the one to the left here and picking it up, because I feel like if you use that MG that's mounted there, they can kind of shoot at you. So I prefer not to do that. I prefer to pick off enemies I can see at the side here, and then if not, I prefer to actually pick it up, dismount the LMG, and bring it over to that wall and sort of just peek back and forth. But I wouldn't stay at that wall because it is one way in which you can die easily, so I wouldn't do it. Now, in a little bit, what will happen is you'll keep picking them off, and eventually what will happen is your guys will come along with the tanks and take them out, and they will start retreating. So that will be pretty soon. And at that point, you don't need to worry because they're all going to run away. You don't need to shoot them, and that's your sort of little bit done. And we're just going to wait for that to happen, but be being stupid in the meantime. And you can see, yeah, you see that it's starting to retreat. So at that point, your job's done. You can jump down, and you've got the artillery to destroy now. And that's going to be a little sequence, very quick, once you actually start it, but yeah. So, we're just going to put some thermite. Apologies guys, I'm a bit tired. We're going to put some thermite here, and just explode that. And once that's done, you're going to rally with your platoon. You're going to go back to where you came from. And at this point, we're done pretty much with the mission. So, at this point, it's literally just a cutscene. And yeah, that's the end of the mission. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you found it useful. Like I said, feel free to check out any other videos on my channel, Call of Duty World War II related. That would be multiplayer, camos, guides, that kind of thing. On the campaign, we've got the walkthroughs, we've got all the trophies, that kind of thing. And we'll do some zombies videos as well. So, if you want to subscribe, feel free to. It'd be great. Again, if you want to like the video as well, I'd appreciate it. And let me guys know your thoughts of the game, of my videos, that kind of thing. And yeah, this guy looks pretty pissed off. But that'll be it. We're going to wait for it to end here in a second. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Cheers.
Welcome to the bloody first. You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
None of us could have prepared for that. But you came through when it counted.
Thanks, sir.
You'll be all right, son.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Of course I will.